Hey everyone, Dave from Bricks of the Dead here, and today we're going to look at Surgeon Simulator 2013, a game that features no zombies yet still manages to be hilariously fun. Surgeon Simulator is an interesting game in that a lot of the deliberate design decisions that went into it would make most games horrible. In Surgeon Simulator, it works, but only if you look at it as a parody of simulator games. The most obvious part of this convention are controls. As a surgeon, you can only use your left hand, which is controlled with a mouse and keyboard. A, W, E, R, and space control the fingers and thumb, while the mouse controls the movement of the arm and wrist. This doesn't sound too bad, but in practice, it's unbelievably awkward. In surgery, you have to overcome these awkward controls to successfully complete your operation, which is difficult enough as it is. What makes matters worse is that the operating room is a cluttered mess, full of a variety of tools and other useless items. Just picking up a scalpel is tough until you get a good feel for the controls. Speaking of tools, Surgeon Simulator takes the kitchen sink approach to giving you options. Naturally, you'll find scalpels and saws and things like that, but there are also tools like claw hammers and plastic spoons. There's even a powerful hallucinogen that you can accidentally inject yourself with. Surgeon Simulator gives you a lot of options, and almost all of them are awful. Once you have the basics down, the other half of the parody kicks in. Surgeon Simulator is at its funniest during the operations themselves, where your goals are painfully literal. For instance, your first surgery requires that you transplant a heart. To win, all you have to do is remove the old heart and toss in a new one without killing your patient in the process. Absolutely nothing else matters. So if you toss the lungs in the ground and smash the ribs into a fine powder with a hammer, no problem, you still win. It's a joke that I would think would only work once or twice, but playing the game I find it consistently hilarious. I guess there's just something magical about a horrifyingly inept medical professional, because Surgeon Simulator repeatedly mines this premise for solid gold. Make no mistake, if you're expecting a hardcore simulator, you're going to be very disappointed. But if you approach Surgeon Simulator 2013 as a ridiculous parody of the genre, you're going to have a really good time, especially with a few friends to play with. Okay then, who needs a kidney transplant? I have to say I've gotten a lot of practice, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it.